I am Kareem Petie Parker Thompson. I've just started going by my real name today, I guess. I'm a fine artist, muralist, sometimes a curator, and I like to consider myself a strategist. So the whole Petie Parker brand and that mask came from me being a web developer. So I said I was a web slanger, like Spider-Man. So I took on the name Petey for marketing primarily. And then I started managing Paper Frank, and I just never showed my face. Just in general, this is before the mask. And people would, through his works, I think, hear about me as well. And then I was asked to manage Evan Ramth. At the time, he was going by Evan 5PS, photographer, local Atlanta photographer. So I developed a name for myself as artist manager. And I told Evan, I was like, man, for validation, I got this idea. I want to start wearing a mask. And as your numbers are going up, I think if you kind of curate my page, like take one picture of me a week in the Spider-Man mask and I'm with you, then I think it would be good for marketing and branding. So that's where the whole concept came from. And it just kind of took off from there. I think I transitioned out of doing web design just because I couldn't hold a job, because I would be at work and I have a creative idea and I'd have to do it to the point where I'm using the job's computer to get it done, or I'm looking out the window, like just thinking about what I'm gonna do. Like I have just too many ideas, and I have to have creative ways to push them out. So I thank God for painting, because I found my way to really put them out effectively, to where I'm happy and other people are happy too. I really just found myself because I started painting, and I realized that I'm an artist. So I started calling myself an artist. For years, I thought something was wrong with me, man. I really did. And for me to be an artist now and be at one with that, I just see everything clearer now. Everything makes sense. I was drawing like at a young age, but I had stopped because I had gotten around artists, and I'm like, oh, these are true artists. I'm not gonna try anything like that. So for me to just pick it up, I don't know where it came from, man. I don't know if I just subconsciously soaked it in from all the artists I was around, or was watching Frank or Maya, just kind of learning or something, but I don't know where it came from. I'm just thankful to have it. But I think my web design and my graphic design background really helped me too, just kind of when it comes to concepts and laying things out and then having balance. I really look at my artwork at times as a graphic design ad, almost like an ad. Like if people saw this right in the middle, or with all the blacks, and I love black, so it was easy to use that and develop a style. And I knew from managing other artists that if I could develop a style that you could look at without any signature and it's mine, it'll help me sell. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna work on portraits, because I know if people want to buy portraits, they can see my style on whoever they want. A lot of my drive was initially like for money. Like, oh, I found a way I could like really build a career and thrive off of this. And then it shifted to people's reactions. Like, I think that's why I'm so heavily on Instagram, because I love to see what people got to say and test things out. So I'm really driven by getting this idea out of my head and seeing what people think about it. Even the concepts that I'm working with now is like purely because I want to see what people got to say about it. That's why I pump stuff out so fast. I just get excited that people like my work. I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say about this. I'm really driven by what people say right now, which is crazy. I think that it could be a negative thing for some people, but I think it's a positive. I love feedback. I love it. I love acrylic. I think I'm so new that I haven't even explored oil yet. I like to see results pretty fast. So the fact that I can paint something and it be dry immediately and then get it out the door, I think that's definitely a plus, a reason why I haven't switched to oil for sure. And then my painting style, I just really pack on top of it. It's like very quick, almost like I'm sketching. So I think with oil, I know I wouldn't be able to do that. So acrylic is just like an ideal medium for me. I don't really see me switching. I've tried even to do some pastel stuff. It's not for me. Now with a few of these pieces, I'm starting to paint, but then leave actually the drawing on there, which I wasn't doing before. So it's cool to be transitioning, but I don't see myself moving away from acrylic at all. That's definitely my go-to for sure. I like to loose canvas, and now I know the type of primer to put on there for me to get the texture I want. I don't like it too smooth anymore. And then there's a stretch canvas now that I found that it's just thicker, and I love it. So it's kind of funny. I would never thought that that's a thing, but yeah, I've definitely found if it's a unstretched canvas, then it's a particular primer I use to get it rough, and I like that roughness. It takes a little bit more working, but once it's on there, it's just something about that texture that's nice. I don't really like smooth surfaces anymore. Man, let me tell you, all this stuff is just aligned. Because the fact that I love to work with black so much, I didn't know, because I had never painted before, but when you paint on black, it naturally adds the shadows without having to go back in there and add shadow. So it's even therapeutic painting over the canvas, like when it's already white. I don't buy them black, I buy them white and paint it black, and that's therapy to me too. Just seeing something in all black is beautiful to me, you know? A lot of people think it comes from, being a black person, which is cool, but it's not that. It's just, I just love the color black, and it's many shades of it, I'm fascinated by it, really. I mean, I always shock myself because I don't even know where the hell it comes from. To see it and then do it and then know how to figure out that puzzle, and I haven't been trained to do that. Like, I'm really finding this stuff out as I go, but I'm trusting myself so much that I just know it's gonna work. Like, I could have a commission due tomorrow, and it's not really pressure because I know I'm gonna do it. And even if I don't really paint. I just started painting clothes and fabrics. I have no idea how to do it, but I know I'm gonna get it done, and it's gonna look just like it. I want people to know that Kareem is a very resilient person with a Jamaican background. And we are very resilient people. So I want people to know that Kareem is very resilient and passionate and caring, I think in business, and you get so focused that a lot of times you miss opportunities, you miss family functions and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm really doing this for like a greater purpose. For me to get this good this fast, I had to miss a lot of things. So I just want people to know that Kareem is resilient. So I've sacrificed a lot, and it might seem like overnight with this, but the buildup has been a lot of tests and testimony. I just learned a lot from being around all these other creatives. They really kept me going. And I have been in dark places because I wasn't doing anything creative or had a creative outlet. And a lot of times I was vicariously living through these people and their creative endeavors and being able to get in rooms because of them. So I appreciate every opportunity I had as a manager so much, because I would not be here if it wasn't for that, for them exposing me to certain things. I didn't even talk this much in the past. Like, I really wasn't a front-facing guy. Being at Peachtree Station really helped me to like talk to people, get my customer service right, and understand that like when people see your face, you got a certain responsibility to uphold. You can't hide behind a mask. You got to do what you got to do with integrity, so that people, when they look at you like, oh, that's Petie, that's Kareem. I really fuck with that guy. He's a good person. I want to be able to take care of my family. And I want to travel the world off of art. I want to just travel somewhere, get inspired by the people there, paint for like a month, and then sell that body of work and then move on to the next country. That's ultimately my goal, and to take care of my family off of it. But I want people to know that you can do whatever the hell you want in life. I'm 39 now. I started painting at 36, and anything is, I hate to sound so cliche, but it's crazy, man. Anything is possible, bro. Like, if you truly believe, that shit will happen. I'm Kareem Petie Parker Thompson. I'm a fine artist and muralist, strategist, and this is my voice, and this is my life.